Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this? No. All right, let's do it. Bonjour. MINO GIGIZHEB. Good morning. Where are we here? Good morning. MINO GIGIZHEB. Oh, I still got this up here. Makare mush kiki wabu. Coffee. Welcome back to the show. I am NANABOOZHOO. Over here, the lovely and talented Natasha. Bonjour, Gakira. MINO GIGIZHEB. Gakira Awia. Good morning, everybody. And over here, Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing great. Hey, you know what? Let's start the show with Emily. Here's a song Michael wrote and recorded with his old band, Is She? This is a song called Emily.
Emily's got one crazy eye. She looks to the west and she looks to the sky. Don't ask her how she sees. Don't ask her what it means. I can only say I've seen better days. This is my mistake. You had no idea it could be asleep before it finally wakes. And we've been here before, wrestling on the floor, pleading for God's sakes. But time and time again I tell my old friends I don't know what's at stake. And Emily knows something about blow. Dizzy white snowflakes find their way right up her nose. Don't ask her how she feels. Don't ask her what is real. I can only say I've seen better days. This is my mistake. You have no
Ladies and gentlemen, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. That was awesome, dude. Hey, thanks, man. Michael, you're so talented. Thank you, Natasha. Is that song on the new album? Yeah, it sure is. Check out Michael's new album on, what's it called? You know what it's called. Rockstar cartoonist, Michael Lyons. You can purchase something on our Patreon page. I'm guessing it's just a download for $20. What a ripoff. Or you can listen to it for free on YouTube, which is what, you know, that's the only time I listen to music, it's got to be on YouTube. I don't buy CDs anymore. Yeah, me either. But Rockstar Cartoonist by Michael Lyons. Anyway, so what's going on, baby? Oh, I don't know. Were you going to go outside and say a prayer and all that? Well, I suppose I could. Or actually, how about this? Do you think you could reset the coordinates to the moon? To the moon? Sure. I'm going to go up to the moon and put out my tobacco. You got it. You guys want to go up to the moon with me? To the moon, Alice. One of these days. One of these days, Alice. I'm going to hit you so hard you fly to the moon. Oh, what? John Redcorn's here, sweetie. Well, bonjour, John. What's going on? Should I get John a gold star before you go up to the moon? Yeah, let's give John a gold star. He's first in class. And good old Jim Dunn's here, too. Hey, bonjour, Jim. What's going on, my brother? My brother from another mother? Nah. How's it going, Jim? And a silver star for Jim. Who will be the bronze star winner? Next person who says MINO GIGIZHEB or hello or bonjour or anything, you will be the bronze star winner of the day. But that's where we cut it off. Yep. Top 3 get awards after that. There ain't no participation award. Yeah. I used to have a whole bit where I would talk about, you know, millennials and Gen Z. They all grew up in a different culture than Generation X. Hey, MJ's here. Well, bonjour, MJ. What's going on? Bronze star for MJ. And a bronze star next to MJ's name. Oh, it's nice to see you. Anyway, so like when I grew up, kids, you didn't get participation trophies. There were winners and losers. But then I saw the greatest meme the other day. It resonated with me. What was it? It was a picture of Bender. I should have pulled it up. I don't know why I don't do this. I don't know why we can't prepare better for the show. Don't look at me. But Bender from the Breakfast Club sitting there. And all it says is, Generation X. We're the only generation who felt like 30-year-olds at 10 and still feel 30 at 50. Yeah, no kidding. We grew up, we became 30-year-olds by the time we were 10. But even well beyond 30, we still feel 30. I know I do. Yeah, me too. Hey, Michael, MJ says that was a great song. Hey, thanks, MJ. Emily. Those cartoons add a lot to the video, too. That must be why they call you the rock star cartoonist. Rock star. Gonna be a rock star. Bleep, bleep. Bleep, bleep. Oh, hang on, honey. You gotta pick that up. Bonjour. Welcome to Bonjour, NANABOOZHOO. Natasha speaking. Paul Stanley? Well, yeah, you could be on the show. Hang on, I'm going to transfer you to NANABOOZHOO. Well, I'll just put you on speakerphone. NANABOOZHOO, it's Paul Stanley. Okay, hey, bonjour, Paul Stanley. Welcome to the show. Hey there, NANABOOZHOO. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Michael, it's your hero, Paul Stanley. Hey, Paul. Hey then, Michael Lyons. I sure did like your song, Emily. It was, oh, whoa, 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 okay. Hey, thanks a lot. Hey, how can I get a copy of that album? Well, you can get click the link in the description, and Patreon. They're selling downloads or something. I'm gonna go buy that album, Rockstar Cartoonist. Is this really Paul Stanley? Of course it's Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley of Kiss. Oh, cool. So what else is going on, man? You know, I was rocking and rolling all night. So this morning, I thought I would learn some Ojibwe. What's the Ojibwe word of the day, NANABOOZHOO? Today's Ojibwe word, well, so far we just said good morning. MINO GIGIZHEB. MINO GIGIZHEB. Good morning. MINO GIGIZHEB. Well, that's all right. Yep. And coffee. Makade mashkiki wabu. What? How do you say that? Well, in Ojibwe, we call coffee black medicine water. And so that is makade, means black. Makade. Mashkiki is medicine. Mashkiki. Yeah. And wabu is water that you sip. Wabu. Makade mashkiki wabu. That's all right. You know, I once did a commercial for Folgers coffee. Yeah, I know. I thought it was awesome. Yeah, it was all right. They didn't use it, but I recorded it anyway. Yeah, it's on YouTube now. You can watch it. But I got to let you go, Paul. I'm going to go up to the moon and talk about the fake moon landing or say a prayer or something. You think they faked the moon landing? I know they faked the moon landing. But why would they lie? That's what everybody says. They're trying to hide the firmament. I don't know. I'll get into it later. Just watch the show. All right. Well, how do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, you know, Paul, we don't really say goodbye. We say, Kikawaba min. Mino wa. I will see you again. What? I said, Gigawaba min. Mino wa. What? Oh, I can't hear you. Gigawaba man, Mino wa. Gigawaba man, Mino wa. I'll see you again. Oh, whoa, 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 woo. Paul Stanley, Michael. He's the best. You know what? I think that guy it might be time for him to hang up the boots and the platform heels and the makeup and get off the road. I think he's getting a little goofy. Hey, speaking of goofy, Wally Bear's here, sweetie. Oh, bonjour, Wally Bear. What's going on? Wally Bear. Wah, 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 Wally Bear. Wally Bear. Oh, what was I thinking about? There's so much a man can tell, Wally Bear, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. Baby, to me you're like a rolling dictionary, can't deny. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become larger than life? Do you want to be teleported? Yeah, sure. Say the thing! When to teleport to the moon, please? No, that's right. I gotta say it. Oh yeah, you start. When to teleport? Make it so, number one. Oh, God. Oh, there it is. Mama Aki. Mama Aki. Mother Earth. You know she's mother to us all? Look, it's the Earthrise. You know, like a sunrise? This is an Earthrise. And today is the Ojibwe word of the day. Aki. Earth. But I don't think our ancestors thought the word Aki would mean a blue marble spinning 1,000 miles an hour in space and then flying through space at 6,666 miles an hour around the sun. Aki means earth, like earth means dirt. It's just the Aki. It's the dirt. It's the earth. Whatever. In the Anishinaabe, the humans, was everybody who wasn't an animal. I was seen as an animal, like a wolf or whatever. I was seen yug would be animals. In our, there's some modern educated Indians who like to talk about, oh yeah, the ancient Indian people and their knowledge of the stars and our, oh yeah, we came from the stars. It's like, no, that's like revisionist history. The Anishinaabe worldview was that the earth was like a turtle and that there was a shell over us where the stars were fixed and throughout the seasons moved around. And the sun and the moon wasn't like a ball of clay floating in the air. The sun and the moon were like grandmother and grandfather light things. Dybbuk Jesus. We called the moon the Dybbuk Jesus. And we called the sun the Jesus. There was the nighttime Jesus and just the Jesus. The Indian view, and then so many of our stories, anytime they talk about stars and that, like there's a story, I think it's whoever lives in Wyoming. You guys ever see that big old, I think it's called Devil's Tower or something really creepy. But it looks like a great big petrified tree stump in the middle of the prairie. And they call it Devil's Tower. But the Indians called it bear, what do they call it? The bear tree or something like that? And apparently it was one of the trees that grew all the way up to the firmament, to the Ishpeming, and people could climb out off of a branch and walk around on the sky. You could walk on the sky. Like you could look down and see the people, but you'd be walking on the sky. And there'd be like thunder beings, there'd be like spirits and stuff that lived up there. But they didn't talk about, oh yeah, the blackness of outer space and this ball we live on. This is just a made up idea, and only NASA, it's probably before NASA, but only Europeans came up with this idea. Every other culture throughout history always didn't think, just pointed out the obvious fact that we're not spinning, that we don't live on a ball, that the Aki is flat, just flat, and it doesn't move. The stars move, and the sun moves, and the moon moves, obviously. But, we all been brainwashed. We're all brainwashed to believe in this nonsense. Yeah. I believe this, of course, we all did. But it's weird. You know, when I discovered that people had discovered that they lied about everything having to do with outer space, that was a major deception, an orchestrated lie. There really are conspiracies to deceive all of humanity, right? It's because you can't hardly imagine it. But that's what happened. They tried to deceive everybody. And people started waking up, and people are waking up all over the world. You ever feel like there's something going on where a lot of us have like the veils have been dropped, and we kind of can look around and go, oh, wow, look at this. Man, they lied about everything. It wasn't just the moon landing and all the moon landings. And every picture, that's not a picture. They say this is a photograph. It's not. They don't have any photographs of Earth. They just have NASA images. And people make claims. India just claimed to land on the moon. Oh, really? Huh. Nobody believes it anymore. We don't believe you, India. And nobody in India, because that's why the news doesn't even cover it. They don't want to talk about it. It's such a stupid... You might as well say, yeah, my cow flew over the moon. My cow jumped over the moon yesterday, you guys. Yeah, here's a picture. I show you one of Michael's cartoons. I mean, that's what... But the honest are not big. Here's the other thing. Unless you're an animal, you are a human being. Even if you're from Krypton. I was watching clips of The Flash. And Supergirl's on there. And she's flying around like a demon. And she goes, I am not a human. I am a Kryptonian. She flies off. It's like, hey, dummy. Kryptonians are human too. They're humanoid. They're human is just non-animal. You could have said you're not an earthling. But if you're living on Earth, that makes you an earthling. And besides, there's only earthlings. There's nothing else. It's all Aki. There isn't a planet Krypton any more than there's a planet Mars. The planet Mars is a red light in the sky. They're called wandering stars. It's not a red rock floating around. It's stupid. But we all been brainwashed. And then we keep chewing on more, you know. Man, I used to love science fiction. I loved Star Trek. I loved aliens. I loved all that. I mean, I didn't just love it. I was fascinated and a little scared. But, you know, it was because I was so fascinated by aliens that I started looking into conspiracies in the first place. It was Bigfoot and aliens that made me go, what? Is all this craziness maybe real? What is real? And when you find out you've ever been lied to, then you got to be suspicious of everything. Or at least I was. It's like, what? I mean, you guys lied about Santa Claus? And the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy. Okay, what else? Where's the rabbit hole begin? Keep going and going. What do you mean Columbus didn't discover America? What do you mean we didn't land on the moon? What do you mean Elvis Presley didn't really die? That was another one. What do you mean Bigfoot's real? What do you mean? Here's a song by Michael Lyons about being visited by one of these Earth aliens. This is called Earthling's Son. Oops, no, it's not. Here it is. This song is called Earthling Song. Miigwech GOFUNDME Dawieg. Thank you for listening.
Late last night in my bedroom, a stranger arrived from beyond the moon, and he said he was here to learn and to teach that which was beyond our reach, and his eyes were huge and his mouth was small. Well, he moved like liquid at 4 feet tall, and I was so scared I was screaming inside. Then he gave me a smoke, it eased my mind. We spoke about space and a lost earthling lover. I felt kinda strange when he asked, how's your mother? How's she been since I've been away? La 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 la. Casting shadows from electric blue light, an alien sat on my bed last night, and I saw my reflection in his ebony eyes, and I knew the truth and I knew the lies. He cried, you're my flesh and my blood, you're my precious one. You're my flesh and my blood, now it's time to go. It's time to go. My earthling son, it's time to go. My earthling son, it's time to go. My earthling son, my earthling son, my earthling son, it's time to go. It's time to go.
I love that song. Yeah, me too.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Bonjour.
Hey, sweetie.
Are you ready to come back?
Yeah, can you pick me up?
Okay, hang on. Let's see. Scanning for your coordinates.
I'm up there on the moon.
Yeah, I know. All right, hang on. And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number one.
No. Hey, baby, welcome back.
Hi.
How was the moon this morning?
Oh, just beautiful. Every time I go to the moon, I can't help but start talking about conspiracy theories and that.
Yeah, I suppose, huh?
My earthling son. Is that a true story, Michael? Did you actually get visited by aliens? No, I don't think so. Maybe you got visited, but then they erased your memory of it. That could be. You don't hear of people getting abducted as much anymore. Man, when I was a kid in the 80s, it seemed like people were getting abducted every other weekend.
I know.
But then they invent the cell phone and The aliens are like, the heck with it. You know. My digital footprint follows me forever. I don't want to be on the internet. So they quit it. I guess they quit, doing it then. Yeah. Beep, beep. Oh, hang on, sweetie. Bonjour. This is Natasha speaking. Welcome to Bonjour, NANABOOZHOO. Well, hi, Count. You want to be on the show? Yes, I want to speak to NANABOOZHOO. Okay, hang on. NANABOOZHOO's online too. Yeah, I think he's on speakerphone, actually. Oh, did you hear that? Yep. Oh, okay. Bonjour, Count Von Count. Welcome to the show. NANABOOZHOO. Bonjour, NANABOOZHOO. I did not know that you spoke French. No, that's not French. That's Ojibwe. Bonjour means hello. Oh, but in French, they say bonjour, and it means hello. Yeah, but we spell ours differently. I see. Well, I wanted to call in and ask you about the Ojibwe word of the day. Are you teaching the children how to count? No, we're not doing counting today. Today I've been teaching them to question the government. We are all programmed from our schools. It is not education. It is indoctrination. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Do you know that when I was a child, growing up in Transylvania, they used to tell me that the earth was a ball, and that it spun around at 1,000 miles an hour, and that for some reason we just did not feel the spin. I know, they taught us that in America too. It is preposterous, but I was just a child. I did not know any better to question my adults. In fact, I was told never to question the adults. But now that I am grown, I know better. The earth, she is flat. Exactly. But how does the Ojibwe say earth in Ojibwe? Funny you should ask, Count. Wow, he's right on point today. Yeah, he is. Aki, earth. Aki, the mother Aki. Do you say Mama Aki? Exactly. Mama Aki is Mother Earth. I have heard that the Native American, he says that the drum, it is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Yeah, that's what they say. Drum, heartbeat of Mother Earth. I got to bring that drum out here again. We should do a drum show tomorrow. All right. Come back tomorrow, Count. We'll do a drum show, and maybe we can do a counting lesson. I would so love to teach the children how to count to 10 in Ojibwe. I'm sure you do, Count. But then Anishinaabe, beg, means humans. You probably heard Anishinaabe. Yes, the Anishinaabe. Does that not mean Indian? Well, we kind of we call all Indians Anishinaabe, but it actually just means a person or a human being, And then Awisinyag. And Awisin is an animal, but if you want to make a plural, you would say Awe. Remember, E's or A. Awe. Yeah. Awisinyag. Awisinyag. Animals. NANABOOZHOO, I learned so much Ojibwe, and it warms me heart. Me heart? It warms my heart. Yeah, I don't know why you're speaking like that. I do not know. But now I must go, for the sun, it rises, and it will burn my skin. What? Do you get sunburn? No, you remember, I am a vampire. But so I must go to my casket, and I will sleep until the night. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, we don't really say goodbye, Count. We say GIGIZHEB. MINO. Gigawabamin, MINO. I will see you again. Ah, ah, ah. Wow, the count. Yeah, he's crazy. I know, huh? I keep forgetting that he's a real vampire, man. He'll die if the sun comes out on him. Yeah. Do you think he has to drink blood? I'm sure of it. But he doesn't have any fangs. Doesn't he have fangs? I didn't think so. Yeah, he's got fangs. Oh, you're right. He totally has fangs. Yeah, I think we're supposed to believe that he goes out and is behaving like a vampire. You know, drinking blood, killing people, changing into a bat, all that. He's a pretty dark character for Sesame Street when you think about it. He's an undead character on Sesame Street. Yeah, Sesame Street has an undead, you know, Vlad the Impaler. Of course, he's not nearly the monster Emo turned out to be. Yeah, right? Tickle Me Elmo, you mean? Yeah, Elmo. Emo. Elmo. Yeah, he turned out to be a real-life monster. But they got a different guy mouthing him now. They're doing the voice and all. Anyway. You want to get up here, sweetie? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna turn the camera over to what do you call yourself? Get out of here! I'm Natasha, sweetie. Natasha, sweetie. No! Natasha. But first, here's a commercial for one of Michael's songs, or one of Michael's books. Michael Lyons is the author and illustrator of a children's book called Little Cutie, a teddy bear's vision quest. Okay, that was a little clumsy. Bonjour, Kakira Awia. Hello, everybody. Bonjour, B'nai Shiag. Little Cutie, a teddy bear's vision quest. Once upon a time, once upon a reservation, there lived a ragged red and white teddy bear. Did you ever have a teddy bear? Do you remember? I had teddy bears and dolls. that's really the first acting anybody does. When they're a little kid, they just play pretend. And they're just moving around their little teddy bear. And you pretend that you're talking to them, and they pretend they talk back. Or they talk to each other. That's why I usually have a couple of teddy bears, and then I have them having a conversation. Hey, what's going on, man? Oh, not much. How are you? Oh, let's go over here. They go on adventures around my living room. But then I had to grow up. And I put away such childish thing. Where'd this coffee cup come from? I forgot. I'm outside. What? I'm going to say a little prayer. Asema. Tobacco. Hello, Great Spirit. Bonjour, Kitchimanadu. Odapanan. Accept my tobacco. Odapanan niwi asema. Thank you for my life. Miigwech ka b'marizion. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka ishi kakina keku. Ka ishi chikean. Noongum. Thank you for this day. Miigwech ka ishi kishikak. Thank you for this weather. I love the autumn weather. Miigwech ka ishi webak. Thank you for healing my sadness. Miigwech ka gage. Ni wee kashkindamoen. And thank you for listening. Dush. Miigwech ka bizadawi egg. Amen. Ape and gay. Do 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 do. Yeah, aliens. Seems like there's a lot of activity these days in the paranormal community, in the ufology. That's another rabbit hole when you start looking down. We saw a video on Michael's song of a real gray alien. I mean, we also saw Stephen the puppet, but there is video evidence and witness testimony, thousands of hours of witness and thousands of different people who've testified to witnessing gray aliens and other types. There doesn't necessarily have to be just one kind of alien. But the rabbit hole then becomes people who don't want to believe. They think, oh, no, there's no conspiracy to hide the existence of aliens. The only conspiracy is that people fake the evidence. The government isn't lying to us. But the person who, wherever that film came from showing a gray alien who's alive and blinking, that grainy black and white footage, No, that's fake. But the moon landing, that's real. What? But that's part of the brainwashing and the indoctrination. You'll believe anybody else will lie except the official story. People don't want to... And I think that's the ego or narcissism or whatever. People will not admit that they were fooled, that they were lied to, and they believed a lie. Oh. Some people. Most people. But more and more people every day, it seems like, are waking up. people are realizing it's like, oh, wow, you know what? There is a lot of BS in the world. Aliens are south of the border. Put up a wall. Not those kind of aliens, silly. I'm starting to doubt the existence of those aliens too, to tell you the truth. Where are these people coming from? They say a city the size of Denver, Colorado just moves to America every year. It's like, what? We got just new population the size of a city. It doesn't seem like it. I haven't seen anybody. Well, they didn't move to northern Minnesota. But look at this video. There's no way you could fake this video of people just crawling under a fence. Look, it's a whole line of people fleeing their homes. Oh, in Mexico? No. They're just walking through Mexico. No, Mexicans love Mexico. No, they're from somewhere you've never heard of, like San Salvador or Venezuela or something crazy. But they definitely exist, and they brought their children. There's Mother of the Year. Come on, kids. We're going to sneak into America without any food, money, luggage, identification. We're going to break the law. I'm going to sneak my children into a foreign country that is armed to the teeth. You know, more Americans have guns than don't. Come on, children. We'll find a better life in America. What? No. Nobody's saying that. No sane, rational person would go, oh, but Mom, we're poor. Living here in Venezuela. Let's go to America and live out our dreams. Okay. Let's just walk away. Should we drive there? Nope. We're going to walk into America with no identification. And then we'll make the Americans fight each other, feeling guilty about not doing more. But Mama, should we bring Uncle MS-13 gang member? Oh, yes, of course. He's family. Who knows? I'll never know. I'm never going to go to the south of the border. People are like, oh, wouldn't you like to you should go on vacation to Mexico. It's so fun. It's like, what? No, thank you. I do not want to go to a place like Mexico where it's 120 degrees in the shade. Just abject poverty, threats of violence, water you can't drink. Oh no, it'd be fun to be that inconvenienced. For what? No, you could sit on a beach and drink margaritas. It's like, yeah, you can do that in Minnesota. You can go down to the Green Mill, sit on the beach of Bemidji with a margarita. People will fly in a plane for 8 hours to get to some place just to drink alcohol in a hotel beach, or whatever. Oh, we're going to sit around the pool, drink some margaritas. La 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 bamba. Do 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 do. People are stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Not you guys, though. You guys are the best. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta Majan. But I'll be back tomorrow, Benishiyag. GIGIZHEB, MINO. Boop 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 boop. Beep beep. Beep beep. Bonjour. Hi, sweetie. Hey, you ready to come in? Yeah, can you pick me up? You got it. And let's see, that's 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Okay, hang on. Ta-da! Hey, baby doll. Hey, welcome home. Thank you so much. Did you have a moment of wisdom, a moment of Nawakoin with Auntie Natasha? No, not really. I think I just complained about people who are not watching our show. Yeah. Everybody except people who watch our show is stupid. Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Hey. If you'd like to... You want to add anything, Michael? No, that's good. If you'd like to support the show, check out the links in the description. Give us a thumbs up if you like the show. Share our show on your Facebook page, on your Twitter page, if you want to. If you're not embarrassed to admit you've seen the show. No. Oh, and if you'd like to book or to schedule a Boozhoo NANABOOZHOO live show, hit up Michael Lyons at mlyons1984 at yahoo.com. Na, na, na. My name is Natasha. This over here is the handsome and talented NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. Over here is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And I will see you again. GIGIZHEB. MINO wa. Ho. All right, fellas.